The famous reformer of the Royal Navy, Admiral John Fisher, once said, "The Navy travels first class," meaning that Britain's naval power was unflinching and based on the most modern and powerful ships in the world, battleships first of all. However, as early as the 1930s, the British Royal Navy, bound by the strict limits of international treaties, risked finding itself in an old fishing boat, left behind by the powerful and quick liners of other naval powers. However, we must give credit to the British gentlemen. They honestly try to follow the restrictions imposed on naval armaments by treaties, although this later led them into a situation where they had to maneuver in narrow straits, figuratively speaking. Today, I want to tell you about a ship created by World of Warships designers as a tribute to British shipbuilders of the 1930s. She is Tier 9 premium battleship Marlborough. Soon after the large series of King George V class battleships, with a total displacement of 35,000 tons and 356mm guns, stipulated by the London Treaty of 1936, had been completed in 1937, the international naval treaties that limited the dimensions and the main caliber of capital ships effectively collapsed. Britain found itself in a situation where it had to quickly respond to new super battleships with 380 to 406mm artillery that were being designed and constructed by other naval powers. In reality, the Lion-class battleships laid down in summer of 1939 were their response. Unfortunately, their construction was cancelled rather quickly. The main impediment was the long time needed to develop and produce new 406mm guns and mounts for them that existed only on blueprints. The Navy found the solution in creating a new battleship project around 381mm twin gun mounts from 1916 that were stored in warehouses. This effort resulted in the construction of Vanguard. There was another hypothetical variant. Increase the displacement of future battleships and equip them with numerous 356mm quadruple gun turrets from the King George V class that were ready for production. Moreover, these guns were conceived for a specific tactical concept. British specialists believed that battleships needed to approach each other to a range of 11 to 14 kilometers for a decisive battle because they wouldn't be able to ensure the sinking of each other from a longer distance. At shorter ranges, guns of a smaller caliber could develop a higher firing rate, which guaranteed them an advantage. Marlborough was created on the basis of design solutions taken from Lion and Vanguard when it comes to her hull and superstructure. As for her armament systems, we drew inspiration from King George V class battleships, taking into consideration that a ship like this laid down in Britain before World War II would have been surely completed after its end. Hence, the battleship's main advantages: numerous guns with a quick reload for her type, as well as good concealment and decent speed and maneuverability. Sure, there are downsides as well: low accuracy of her main battery and not the strongest armor among battleships. A heavy salvo, low detectability, and good maneuverability make Marlborough an effective medium-range fighter. Thanks to her good concealment, she can approach the enemy to a distance that allows for an accurate salvo and unleash the power of her 16 main battery guns. Due to the large number of guns, you can efficiently fire at enemies that are at your maximum range as well, but you need to keep her mediocre accuracy and modest gun caliber in mind. Good speed and maneuverability allow you to quickly change position or withdraw with minimum losses if the situation on the battlefield is not in your favor. The ship can't boast of having the strongest armor, so you should take a balanced approach to planning your attack. As for ship upgrades, we recommend reinforcing her main battery and survivability. Mount Main Armament Modification 1 in the first slot, Damage Control System Modification 1 in the second slot, Aiming Systems Modification 1 in the third slot, Damage Control System Modification 2 in the fourth slot, Concealment System Modification 1 in the fifth slot, and Gun Fire Control System Modification 2 or Main Battery Modification 3 in the sixth slot. Captains, I would like to turn your attention to the fact that Update 0.10.11 introduced a new dockyard where you can build Battleship Marlborough. This dockyard will span 3 updates, 0.10.11, 0.11.0 and 0.11.1. Please note that by progressing through shipbuilding phases, you can add such legendary British ships as Dreadnought and Repulse to your fleet, earn loads of valuable rewards, and of course, become the owner of Battleship Marlborough at the end. Now the traditional Armada draw. This time our main prize is a premium Ship 9 container. It is guaranteed to drop a 10 skill point commander, port slot, and what's most intriguing, a Tier 9 ship. This trophy could become yours if you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and answer this question correctly. What is the maximum firing range of Battleship Marlborough's main battery guns? Leave your comment with the correct answer under this video, and don't forget to specify your nickname and game server. The winner will be announced in the first comment under the next Armada episode. Participate in the draw, and good luck, Captains!